Hello, my name is Maria Fernandez and I am a creative community herbalist, and today I want to share with you how to make hawthorn berry tincture. Now, there are a couple of ways you could do this. I am creating hawthorn berry tincture from dry hawthorn berries that I have ordered from Frontier Co-op. If you are lucky enough to have a hawthorn tree near you, you could gather fresh hawthorn berries and make the tincture that way. Preferably, that's the best way to make a tincture, from fresh plant material. Secondly, because I don't have fresh berries, I can, and I'm so blessed and grateful that Frontier Co-op, Mountain Rose, Star West Botanicals, there are different co-ops like that that sell dry berries, which you could purchase. And it's such a blessing because berries and roots are one of those things from plants that actually, when they're dry, they still have the mineral and medicinal content within the berries and the root. So I don't mind making tincture out of dried berries and or dried roots. However, when I'm making, like, let's say motherwort tincture or lemon balm tincture, I want to use the fresh plant materials at that point always, right? Not from dry. And so this is like one of those things in herbalism that you may try making fresh tincture of hawthorn and dry it and compare. What I normally do is that I let the tincture sit in for longer, so I know that after a year my hawthorn will be way stronger than it would be at 6 weeks. However, if I need to use it, it is there. I still have some hawthorn from last year that I made, and I'm running low, and so I am preparing so that I could have, I'm always batching so that I have supply already made for me. So I have here a half mason jar, which is 64 ounces, and I bought a pound of hawthorn whole berries, and it's organic. If you can, always go for organic. And then I have 100 proof of vodka, and 100 proof vodka, make sure that your bottle says 50% alcohol. Let me see if you can see that. I'm not promoting the brand, so let me see if you can see that. I don't know. It should say 50% proof alcohol, because when it comes to creating tincture, you want to have half and half of water and half water, half alcohol. So there are constituents and minerals that are pulled out from the plant by water, and then there's also constituents that are pulled from with the alcohol. So if you have like a high grain alcohol tincture, you're not having so much water, so you miss out on a bunch of beautiful parts of this medicine that could be, in your tincture. So it's very simple. I basically, this has been sterilized, so this is my mason jar, and I'm just gonna put the berries in the jar. You don't want the berries all the way to the top, because what happens is that the berries expand, and so you don't want it to get too full. And so that's about what, like half. So I'm doing a whole pound of hawthorn berries, and I'm just gonna put 100 proof vodka all the way to the top. So this is what I'm creating. Now, why would you want to take hawthorn berry tincture? Well, this is good for aging hearts, for weak hearts, for hypertension, for angina, arrhythmia, heart valve disease, and arterial spasms. And basically, I take this twice a day, a dropper full in the morning and a dropper full at night. And the reason why I use this regularly is to help prevent heart disease, heart attacks, and strokes, which is very important to have a very good heart. I normally put parchment paper in all my tinctures because alcohol and metal corrode. So if you have wax paper or some form of parchment paper, it's best to do this, you know, so that you don't have the contact of the alcohol with your cap. So it looks like this. And then I'm gonna label my tincture Hawthorn Berry Tincture and today's date, which is February 1st, 2021. So it's Hawthorn. So you always date. And if I had gathered these hawthorns from a specific location, I would put the location. But these are just berries. They're, I should say, organic because it makes a difference, right? Organic versus none. So the regular use of hawthorn berry can lower your blood pressure. What I love about hawthorn berry is that if your blood pressure is high, it brings it down, and if it's low, it brings it up. And it's most people, what's great about hawthorn berry is that it's there's no contradiction, and it's super safe. So basically, if you are taking heart medicine, after 3 months of using hawthorn, you no longer need to be using your heart medicine, because basically hawthorn will be helping you. Isn't that amazing? Like, that's where you want to be, like using natural remedies that are more efficient, right? And that are not going to give you side effects, right? Hawthorn, it's part of the rose family, and the rose family think of things like apples, right? And apples are super day. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I would say 2 dropperfuls of hawthorn a day keeps your heart strong and going, right? And so if you're trying to have longevity, hawthorn is a super amazing ally to have. What I do is I will be shaking this vigorously for the next 2 to 3 days, and I'm gonna put this tincture in my cellar, in my basement, where it's dark. Temperature is about 60 to 80 degrees depending on, you know, the weather and the season, but it's dark. And yeah, shake it for like 2 to 3 weeks just to make sure. Why drink hawthorn? It helps your immune system. It lowers blood pressure. If you have heart surgery, it can help you heal your heart faster. It helps dilate the coronary arteries. It increases your heart pumping action. An amazing combination to have is hawthorn berries with motherwort. Motherwort is the lion-hearted one. So if you have a combination of these two, because you know that your family has a history of heart issues, you have yourself a great combination of medicine that is really going to go in and help you. So hawthorn for the heart. Hawthorn is part of the rose family, and I have been diving deep into the rose family, loving that type of medicine because it reminds me of Mother Mary, who I admire, love, and have so much connection. And I love that simple medicines like hawthorn are here to help us, you know. And one more thing, there's no such thing as an overdose. This is very safe. It's a very safe tincture. You saw how simple that was. I mean, the long part about it was for the order to get here. I ordered it from Mountain Rose, so it took about 2 weeks to get here. That was the long process. And the long process is waiting for the medicine for 6 weeks to be ready in order to start drinking it. So that's why you do it ahead of time, right? And what I do is, if I have a 6 week have gone by, I just take some and put it in a little dropper full, and then I take it, but I keep the berries there because remember, it make the medicine becomes stronger and more potent as like you keep the berries inside the medicinal brew, right? Tincture. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I look forward to making more content regarding very easy to do medicinal herbs and other herbs that I normally use and provide to my clients. Have a beautiful, blessed, and blissful day.